Hello, everyone. I'm Adam Brody, and this is the Inverse. I'm Adam Brody, and this is the Inverse Easter egg interview. Is this a dozen? Boom. TikTok is obsessed with the infamous Spider-Man kiss from the OC. Can you talk to us about what filming that scene was like? Well, I remember I was hanging upside down for a while, and I really liked the director, and we got on well. But one time he left me hanging up there a little longer than I thought, and I remember just feeling mad because I was powerless, and as all the blood was rushing to my head. And he was like, "We're gonna go again." I was like, put me down, and he didn't. In Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Freddy flies off to superhero duty playing Beastie Boys. What would be on your superhero playlist if you had one? It's a good question. The Valkyrie thing, the Flight of the, was that Wagner? Master of Puppets, maybe Metallica. Been listening to a lot of, lately, randomly, Sublime. It's really good, it holds up. Everyone knows this, but it's just been, 30 years since I've luxuriated in it. I'd fight some crime to that. I'd do some crunches to that. I got another egg for you. Penn Badgley mentioned once that he texted Leighton Meester about having You be on You. Can you confirm or deny this, and can we expect any You cameos in the future? I can deny that. I've never heard of that. However, he did text Leighton recently to ask if I would do his podcast, and I said yes.
I have the clip where Penn does mention that.
That he...
Yeah, do you want to hear it?
Sure. Yeah, to my knowledge, I don't know. I'll have to talk to my wife. If they rebooted Jennifer's Body, do you think Nikolai Wolf would make a cameo in some form? I think if they rebooted it, meaning starting from scratch, the other one never happened, I guess. Although now can a reboot mean just a sequel, but many years later with different characters? Either way, no is my answer. Nikolai's dead. I don't think he's coming back. And if they just remade it, you would have a pop star in a different form. I actually had a lot of trepidation about doing it because I can't sing, at least not that well, and not like that. That's a ballad. And I'm happy I did it, of course. And ironically, that was the most fun I had filming it, was just lip singing. You have a credit in The Ring as male teen #1. What was that like, and would you consider a larger role in The Ring if they ever remake it? I haven't seen that movie since it came out. I'm dying, it's on my list. I'd like to see it again. I loved it at the time. I remember Gore Verbinski wanting my hair dirtier, and on the day on set, having them, either he did it or they did, but put actual dirt in my hair, ground it into my hair to just give me a grimier look. And that's why he's a brilliant director. I played a lot of male teen #1s and 2s. In Shazam, Fury of the Gods, you have scenes opposite actors like Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren. Did you actually work with them on set, or were they green screened in? What did the set actually look like for your rooftop scene? It was cool, because the rooftop scene, they do this thing now, I guess they call it just a wrap. Instead of a green screen or a blue screen around it, it's a LED screen. And so the cityscape is there for us on the day. Those actors weren't green screened in, they were lovely. You played Deputy Haas in Scream 4 and also have a voice cameo as a partygoer in Scream 2022. How did this come to be? Well, I'll tell you, dear readers. Matt, Tyler, and Chad are their first names, directed Ready or Not, which I was in, and then Scream was their follow-up movie, and so they got a lot of people that were in previous Screams to voice over. They toast somebody named Wes, and they say to Wes, but it's sort of an not a joke, but an homage to Wes Craven. Can you talk to us about the significance of you wearing a Fight Club t-shirt in Mr. and Mrs. Smith? The significance is that I'm wearing it in a scene with Brad Pitt. The significance is that it's funny. I don't think there's a deeper meaning than that. Maybe Doug Liman had one, but I wasn't aware. I love that man. If they made a season 2 of Fleischman in Trouble, what do you think would happen to your character? That's an easy one. Well, I got engaged at the end of it, and so I've got nuptials to plan. I'm also, or at least my company, and I believe by extension myself, was being investigated by the FCC, so I'd have some perhaps criminal liability to deal with. I'm not sure, but a lot to chew on there. There's a surprise in here, I'm told. What is it? Oh, it's a question. Oh, thank you, Adam, for being the first one to complete the Easter egg interview. Inverse loves you. I love you, Inverse. That's so sweet. I'm gonna save this. Thanks.